All right, we're gonna be doing some more of this. Give me a second here. What? I don't know what that was. Uh, Full screen, and yeah, let me pull up the chat. Mm, 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 mm. I'm just waiting for stuff to load real quick. Mm, mm. If anybody said something in the chat in the past few seconds, I'm waiting for Twitch Mobile to show up so that I can see this real quick. All right, there it goes. Okay. While the stream appears to be set up, my volume seemed to be just fine after watching the highlight, or just the stream backup from yesterday, and I haven't changed it at all. And yes, unfortunately, I still can't get the window capture to work at all, so no chat is going to be visible, so most of my commentary probably won't make sense. But yeah. Also, hi, Autumn. Yeah. So we're just going to be doing a bit more of this because I feel like I need it, because Paint.net decided to be a jerk and crash, and I couldn't get my drawing back and stuff. And seeing as how this improved my mood yesterday, I figured this will probably be the next best thing. Also, thanks for hosting me again, Autumn. I'm going to assume you put a notification in my server, and thanks for that. Alright, so last we left, we were at the end of Chapter 2, so now we begin Chapter 3. Okay, so we got to meet Freaky Fred, or whoever, and, yeah. Knock knock, who's there? The door! Or something. For a second, something looked misspelled in that sentence, but there wasn't. Aren't you already wearing clothes? Like, I know temp art, but still. Also, my stomach is kind of dying right now, so it's not that big a deal, but yeah. It's fine that you missed the last few 30 seconds. I haven't been saying anything really. Oh. Also ignore the potential ear noises. Potential ear noises. That's a good phrase. I don't even remember a lot from yesterday, but like, I don't know. I was just gonna make some sort of joke about how his best friend is a freaking robot. Like, I don't know. Couldn't help but feel sorry for him in that case. Like, it's not that it matters, it just, I don't know. Well, that's a way of putting it. Bleh. Okay, I don't know why I even said that before. I'm like misremembering details. Like I don't know. Basically, yeah, apparently she's a robot. I didn't remember that. I don't know. Hmm. All right, so we're already on to chapter 4. Also, I almost forgot. There's that. And yeah, it's like I know Autumn told me like, oh hey, some of these chapters are like half length, but yeah, still, for the record, this may or may not end up being a significantly shorter stream than last time, which is it might be a problem considering how I so far haven't had a lot to say at all. Apparently 3 and 4 are half length. Out of, I believe, currently 5, correct me if I'm wrong on that, or 5 that are, like, currently done with. Apparently there's the prologue and 6. Like, or, yeah. 6, 7 counting the prologue, so, yeah. And it surprisingly worked. Kinda doubt it, but, you know. And it's this guy again. Honestly, when I was rewatching the stream thing from yesterday, I completely forgot that this guy existed. So, yeah, it's not a huge deal. It's just something to point out. Freaking jerk. Yeah, I could kind of tell he's not important, but still, like, isn't he on the freaking tag yourself thing? Like, I don't know. He was on it? Huh. I see. There's not really a ton to say. If you hear snoring in the background, I apologize for that. Excuse me. Like, absolutely. Like, I don't know. I don't really have a lot to say. All I can, well, I don't know. It's too cold for shorts. I don't know. I've known people who wear shorts all year round. Sometimes I will too, if I feel like it. Excuse that. Shun tries to be like that, but Mizuki nags him about it. I see. It's, I don't know. I don't see anything particularly wrong with it unless he has really ugly legs, which, I don't know, for all I know that these people could be like floating torsos. And I prefer to imagine it that way because it's funny. It's more like she doesn't want him to get cold. Well, yeah, I figured, but I don't know. I prefer my version because it's almost funny, except it isn't. Sweet. Uh-huh. Excuse me. Alright, so save again, because obligatory. And I guess do more of this, because it's been going by pretty short. I was thinking, maybe, like, if I decided I had my fill with this, I might stream some Stadium 2. I don't really know, though. I kind of doubt how interesting that would be. Also ignore eating noises, like, just, it's something to, like I don't know. With someone with long hair, it's not that, like, hard for me, I guess. I know that feel. Ugh. Got everything we need. We have pine cones, peanut butter. Okay, so here's the woman who... Okay, no, because it's not applicable here, but... I don't know. Funky looking hair, definitely. I gotta say, this is probably one of the... Like, even though I'm not crazy about, like, the design, I guess, as it were, like, I think this is one of the better drawn ones so far. I think it's, like, the hair shape or the eyes or something. It looks... It's nice. Except actually, now that I look at it, the elbows are kind of weird. Like, I would expect there to be, like, a line or something here, unless she just has, like, huge arms or something. I don't know. Just something to take into account. Okay, so this is Michael Rosen's daughter. Like, I know he's, like, Goro, but whatever. Shush. Assuming I'm remembering the character right. It's a cardigan and it's supposed to be loose. I see. Like, I don't know. In that way, I feel like I could, I don't know. I could, like, help with something. I don't know. Even if it's not all that necessary. Like, whatever. Even though I, like, talked about this yesterday and you said, like, it's not that big a deal. Like, with helping and art and stuff. Basically like me. Kind of, sometimes. I wouldn't really say that it's lazy that he doesn't want his hair cut. I think he just, like, too busy focusing on his job. Like, some people, like, their priorities. Characters are imperfect, biased, opinionated entities like people, so they wouldn't always say it like it definitely is. Like, I don't know. This is definitely, like, I don't have a lot to say, and whatever I do have to say is always, it's just, I'm dumb. To be fair, though, like, I am, like, paying way more attention to dialogue this time. I just realized he has very tiny hands. It's kind of funny. Like, it doesn't look particularly bad or anything, I don't know. Something about it is, eh, I don't know. I just think it's kind of funny. And for the record, there's no, like, I'm gonna assume there isn't, like, a ton of lag or weird audio issues or anything, right? Probably should ask that sooner. Although, actually, now that I got a better view of it, his hands were probably, like, uh, blocked. It's like, maybe they were just, like, partially blocked off by his pants, but I don't know. It's weird. Credits! Said Takanaka 525, so unless I'm mistaken, yeah, his birthday would have been tomorrow. His birthday would have been 1 month ago, unless I'm mistaken. Ah, right. Didn't mean to right click there. Never mind. I don't know why I said never mind, but shish. You definitely need to make the programmer look like Triss or something. Or like, well, yeah. Yay. That'd be a good character design. Yes. Okay, then maybe like Dan or something. I'll just give them piercing eyes, that'll be enough of a reference to Dan. I see. Excuse me. Just checking the time real quick. I have no idea how long I've been streaming for. I don't remember when I started. I guess, Autumn, if you can check when you, like, posted the link, that'd be good. 33 minutes? Alright. It feels like it's been going for shorter, like, both simultaneously shorter and longer than I thought. It's a lot of tables. Like, I don't know, something about, like, it just kind of looks cramped in here, I guess. I don't know. I imagine that I imagine he said that, like, the Hey Kid was done in, like, a Thnuka Man voice. Now I've just gotta, clearly I'll read all the programmer's dialogue in the Bub's voice, except no, I won't. Research and dicks. Excuse me. Because, you know, Game Grumps, pinnacle of comedy. Alright, so it's this guy. I keep on doing that by mistake, and yay, accidentally saved. Might as well save in my actual file. Wait, huh? You get up too much today. Like, I know what he's trying to say, but, like, excuse me, I was stretched. I don't think I've ever heard anybody phrase it that way before. Just, it's not a huge deal. Just something weird. I see. I'm gonna assume they're made up, but curiosity is going to force me to look this up if there's a band with that name now, or at least something similar. They're made up, okay, but you know, who knows? Maybe there is a band out there with that name. Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't really looked at both of the characters' designs in great detail. I'll have to see if there's any sort of like real resemblance. No, but not between Yasu and Gora. I kind of see that. I mean, Shun and his mother, or Shun. I mean, you don't have to explain the resemblance to me. I'd rather see it for myself, but thanks. Okay. Oh, Alright, so that's the end of chapter 5. I'll save. I wasn't sure if I wanted to, like, continue on with this, though, because, while it'd be nice to just go ahead and finish up the rest of it now, like, I don't know, I'm getting slightly bored and I kind of want to do other stuff, but at the same time, like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not like I have a lot to say about the game, and, like, I don't, well, okay, because you said it was the prologue and then 6 chapters. Yeah, if there's only one more, then there's no point in having a stream of just the one chapter, so I'll go ahead and do that one now, and then I guess I'll do the rest of it. I don't particularly feel like doing Stadium 2 like I said I would. I think I accidentally just kind of skipped through that transition there, but whatever. Mm. I like how this is, like, intertwined. Like, I'm sure that's a very common thing for visual novels, but I just think it's neat. You don't know of many visual novels that have multiple POVs. Ah, I see. Well, in that case, I don't know. I think this is, I don't know, it's pretty neat. I like it. You're welcome. Well, you don't even really need to thank me. It's, I don't know. It's fair. Auto. I'm just reminded of the Where My Head Is At book. It's not underneath this auto that I always drive around all the time and call an auto. That was not a good voice I just did. Whatever. Yeah, I know that feel. Ugh. Ears. I'm gonna assume Goro's like 60-something. Yasu looks like it's like she's significantly shorter than these two, but like I don't know, she looks like 21 or so. I don't know. Also, I uh, thought that like Yasu was like a. I'm assuming Yasu is like a Japanese like general or I don't know why I said general, gender neutral name. Like I only say that because I remember in Pokemon Gen 3 there was a trainer named Yasu who was male. He was the ninja boy type characters or something. I don't know. Yasu is gender neutral? Okay. It sounds like maybe I'm only saying that because of the explanation I just gave, but it sounds more masculine to me. Shun is also a gender neutral name. I see. I don't know. Shun kind of sounds like I was about to say it sounds more feminine, but at the same time it doesn't really. Like I don't know. I don't know a lot about Japanese names really, but if there's something that sounds super like feminine or something, I could probably identify it as such. Then again, what do I know? Hmm. Not much to really say about this, I think. I just kind of spaced out there. Sorry. Hang on a second. Sorry you all had to hear that. I could, but like, I don't know. Shading that wasn't there before. And looking at this, yeah, I can definitely see the resemblance between these two parent to son wise, or like I don't know. Also, I see you think I don't notice the cut off hand there, but it's all right. Doesn't look. It's not that noticeable for the most part. Okay, now here, or in that case, it kind of is, but it's not. It's not even a big deal. Why am I talking about it? Please grab a Sprite. I have to freaking reference that every single time. I know you didn't say anything, just whatever. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, I can. Now this actually makes more sense now that I can actually see it. I didn't know that there would be like a scene where you see these two both side by side. Funny anime, eat a Pepsi. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. I made some new art, or at least I would have if Paint.net didn't freaking crash. Ugh, I'm not gonna get over that. It's whatever. God damn it. Excuse me. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm just putting my phone on not vibrate. I feel like I could make some sort of reference to the whole Area 11 of like, oh, like that whole Area 11 thing that happened where it's like, oh, hey, here's a band I like. And I'm like, okay, I'll check them out, or something. I say this as if any of this is like a reference that someone other than like me and Autumn will understand. I don't freaking. You used to draw Mizuki wearing Area 11 hoodies. Huh, I see. Even so, comma. Wait, what? Oh, okay, this is supposed to be like a memory from earlier. Also, save? Okay. As soon as the chapter ends, it boots you to the title screen, so make sure to do it soon. Gosh, spoilers! So, not really. But yeah, chapter 6, and yep. Okay, so I guess that's that. Yeah. So I guess that's the end of, like, this stream and me streaming this game. I don't really know what to say that I haven't said in, like, yesterday's stream. So, like, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing how this, game develops over time, and, I'll be sure to, like, I do plan on, like, streaming it more when the, other chapters come out, as well as maybe even the final project, or the final product. It ought to be something interesting. So yeah, that's the end for this stream. Like I said, I was going to stream Stadium 2, or at least I considered it, but, I, didn't, like, I don't really feel like it, honestly. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and, I'll see you next time, and, yeah.